This is Gerald Ballantyne here again, and here we are on video 21, and that's very special. Let me just pick this up. Happy birthday, 21st video. There, a memorable occasion. Let's get straight into it. Challenges and fears. Oops, that's a bit smoky. Challenges and fears. I think we all suffer from challenges and fears in all what we do in life. One of the things, I think I want to go back here a little bit when I was 19, and maybe I'm not afraid to do things because of this reason. I was 19 years old, and it was a Saturday afternoon, and I was in my local town centre, and I was leaning on the rails thinking about the job I was in. Now, when you finish work, you normally try and switch off, but I just finished my apprenticeship of 4 years, and on that previous day I'd asked the manager if I could have an increase now that I was skilled on paper, etc. And his words changed my whole life. He turned around, he says, "Well, we would like to give you an increase, but you have no experience." Wow. Wow, what do you say to a person like that? Eh? To a young man who just spent 4 years learning some skills, and then tell me he has no skills, virtually, no experience. So there I am, Saturday afternoon, I'm counting out all my friends on my fingers, what I was doing there, what was the town going to offer me, and everything else. And you know what? I came up with zero. And then I started to think about a friend of mine who had joined the Merchant Navy 2 years beforehand, and I was having a ball. And I thought, I've got to do something, and I can't be afraid not to do it. So I went ahead, contacted all the shipping federations in the UK, and within 3 months, I was joining a bulk carrier for coal and iron ore, 100,000 tons. Huge things. I won't say the words when I first saw it, and I was actually petty officer immediately, and I worked in the engineering room, and that was an amazing thing as well. But I had started a life where I went in with a blank canvas, and I just took on whatever came before me, and it was the best decision of my whole life. And today when people say to me, I can't do this, or I don't have the experience, or whatever, boy am I going to come back at you. Boy, I'll come back at you. Some of you have already met me, and you've already know you've got your challenges. So I'd be the wrong person to talk to hide behind or hang on to an apron, because I don't do that stuff. Anyway, let's move on for the next stage. We'll carry on later. Now, I was looking at something here. Where are you? Oh, it's moved. Hold on a second. Yes, I like this. I think we're all suffering in this. I must stop tapping that table. Oops, my video's gone. Let's put it back there. That's it. Right. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, social media has brought a lot of people closer together, and it's also brought some untidy, nasty, horrible little creatures and people that you don't want to mix with. So there's a little bit of a thought here for you. Maturity is learning to walk away from people and situations that threaten your peace of mind, self-respect, values, morals, or self-worth. Just don't let them into your life, guys. switch them off, destroy them, delete them, block them, goodbye, don't exist. Works every time, never fails. Okay, tip of the day. I love this. I get on my exercise bike every day. I take my iPad with me, and I don't watch a movie, I don't watch a comedy, I go immediately into documentaries. Now, why do I do that? Because I'm interested in the world around me, and I like learning and absorbing stuff, okay? There's nothing worse than sitting at a table with your buddies or your wife or something, and there's silence. Nobody knows what to say, nothing to talk about, maybe about the weather or what was in the local newspaper, or did you hear about Mary down the road and all this kind of stuff. Having the power of conversation is great when you know you have the knowledge to give it out. So in other words, let's say you were talking about mountaineering. Oh yeah, I climbed such and such a mountain last year, and I went with blah blah blah. And next you become a centre of attraction, because now you've just taken over a situation that was dead and blank. Okay, you may not get much reply back, but you have knowledge. Okay, now I can start talking about the rubies of Burma. I can start talking about the potholes in southern China, or the longest tunnel that's being built underneath the Swiss Alps. Okay, the lost civilizations of Peru, or the treasures of Iraq. I mean, I am learning so much knowledge, and not only that, I hate to say it, but as you're getting older, you need to stimulate yourself more, okay? And when you're young, you're enjoying life, you're doing things that are exciting and doing all sorts of stuff. But as life goes on, you tend to, as I see it, I may be wrong for your thinking, but my thinking is that if you tend to slow down, stop absorbing stuff, when you should be doing exactly the opposite. You should be more active. You should be more active in the mind and growing it and learning it. And that's also good healthy-wise, because I think that some of the problems that mankind suffers is because we allow our bodies to die. And I think that's a terrible thing to do. So, anyway, that's my tip of the day. Learn something new every day. And I think, yeah, we're done. Okay, it's brilliant. Okay, excellent. See you tomorrow, guys.